Welcome to Rich Keys Trading Channel, where we unlock one candle at a time. Please pay attention to the disclaimer on your screen. And with that out of the way, let's get into the charts. Okay, welcome back, my fellow traders. Today is Sunday, the 11th of January, 2026. It's about 9:46 a.m., and I just want to share my thought process and analysis on Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame is going to be very important. That's where I want to focus on, and that's where I want us to also pay much particular attention as to our next moves. So we did a nice rally on the 4-hour chart, as you can see. So this was a rally all the way up to 94, 773,000. And we have done a sharp pullback and we are consolidating in a very narrow range. As you can see, this is the Bollinger Band, and we are in a tight Bollinger Band squeeze as I currently record this video. So what we're looking for next is to see which side of this Bollinger Band squeeze that we're going to break out. Do we break out to the upside or we break down to the downside? Now I'll just give you the juicy part. We're looking for a few clues, as to which side the Bollinger Band would break out to and what target would we be looking at. So currently, it's looking like the bulls are taking charge in this Bollinger Band squeeze. You could see the volumes are increasing, for the bulls. And as well, you can see this on this 4-hour time frame. You see this candle that we are forming. But this doesn't necessarily mean we have a breakout. We have breakout only we get a candle open and close above 91,500 thereabout at this level. Once we get a candle open and close here, then we could be targeting 97,000 for our target, and maybe potentially even hit 103 for our next target. 102, 103 for the next target. So that will be the breakout to the upside. Now, of course, this could just, chime right within the squeeze for a lengthy period of time. We really don't know. But I'm also watching this liquidity that is sitting here. That if we're going to go up, they're going to probably grab this liquidity first. Okay. Now, this liquidity, as we go down to the hourly, it's actually a pattern that I was noting. And this is more like a rising wedge, so you see this black line that I put up here, you see this one here, we're breaking out of this wedge as I currently record this. But this wedge has a lower target towards this liquidity zone, and that's if we break to the downside. Should we continue going up, this liquidity is free, it's going to stay up until price returns here sometime in the future. But we are in a very strong Bollinger Band squeeze, and I'm watching which side this squeeze will break out to. A few clues to give us an idea which side the breakout will be, watching our RSI. So currently, our RSI is in strength mode. We are above 70% or the 70 level. But again, that also could signal more or less an overbought um, condition that could send us back down into the Bollinger Band. So it's something to watch out for whilst we are in the squeeze. The other thing that I'm also watching is MACD. So you realize on MACD on 4 hours to the hourly. Let me zoom in so we can see. You can see that momentum is shifting to the upside. Okay, so this again also tells me that whilst we are in the squeeze, momentum is shifting to the upside. So there is some potential for us to break to the upside and potentially go to the 97 and retest that level again. But again, this is not confirmed because on 4 hours, whilst histogram bars are up, and we have a cross also on MACD signal and MACD lines, we are below, as this is our zero line. Okay, both lines are below. Both lines crossing above gives us strength, but since both lines are below, it's possible you may get some momentum to the upside on the histogram bars, but then collapse and go back down. So these are all scenarios that we are watching. But in the Bollinger Band squeeze, really nobody can tell you for sure which way it will go until we break outside the squeeze. If I look at my fast MACD setting, it's also showing the same. So momentum is to the upside on Bitcoin for the Bollinger Band squeeze, but it's not confirmed. Indicators don't confirm it. Price action and volume are the two things that would not lie about a confirmation. So we'll be watching volume carefully on this 4 hour time frame. If we get a volume that is huge, something of this magnitude that breaks outside this level, we'll be looking for upside target. If we get volume of about this magnitude that breaks below, the lower side of the Bollinger Band squeeze here, the ones I put in green parallel lines. Once we break outside this level, we'll probably grab liquidity here, but then we'll be coming all the way to about 80K and probably below 80K. So those are the short time frame analysis that I want to share. Now I want to paint a bigger picture of what I see on Bitcoin as we plan our journey forward. And I'd like us to go all the way to the weekly, actually to the monthly chart. Okay, I know the month is not completed, but it would be nice to see what is possible. Okay, should this month close with a green candle? Why? Because as we are observing, we've held the 21 monthly moving average, which is also the Bollinger Band mid moving average for the last one, two, this is the third month we are holding it. So if we don't break this, now let's say January goes by and we just end up like this, and potentially our MACD also starts gaining some momentum, because on the monthly, though we haven't had a stochastic cycle low, we are approaching a cycle low on the monthly. If that scenario happens, then we'll probably be looking for Bitcoin to break out of this consolidation here on the monthly. And if next month, February, you get a candle open and close here, this has a target all the way up about 150 to about 190,000. So let's keep that on the monthly time frame in mind, okay? Just in case this level holds, because it's been consolidating for the last 2 months, hasn't been able to break this level yet. I'd like to go to the weekly time frame and also share something interesting as I'm analyzing for long-term perspective as well. So on the weekly, actually on the weekly, I like to put a very important EMA on the chart. It's the 100 EMA. And I like to just put that on my chart quickly. I should have done that before the recording, but it won't hurt doing it now. Um, Let me pause so I can do it. Okay, so the 100 EMA has been placed on the chart now, and I just want to show you something. So this 100 EMA, which is the red line right here that I'm showing here, is holding price on the weekly chart. Now, this is very important. Very, very important. You know, um, I want to show you something that occurred in 2022. Okay, so we're going back into 2022, and if you go back to 2022, we had our decline. We broke the 20 EMA on the weekly, and then when we came to the 100 EMA, see what happened. We held this 100 EMA several weeks, several weeks. We held it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least close to 7 weeks. We held right around this 100 EMA, and then we pushed up. At least we had 2 weeks of a rally before our collapse down further. And I'm thinking that we've come to the same memory zone, and this EMA has that memory in mind. And so as we have broken our 20, broken our 50, and now we are sitting at the 100, could this also play out the same way that we hugged this? And we've actually hugged it for how many weeks now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Could we also then get a slight move, probably to about what, 97, maybe 103? Who knows? Anywhere within this zone. Because again, this candle here that we're seeing um, has something they call um, the fair value gap. So basically between this wick here, which is 99 140, and this, there's no trading activity. All right, so there's a high potential that price could zoom up into this area right about, this level. Where's my, so right about here, it's about here, and let's stretch it out. Okay. So this zone here, it's kind of an attractive zone for Bitcoin as I analyze this. It won't surprise me that price will make a quick move towards this zone right about 97 to about 103 level before the journey down continues. But I don't expect us to rally past this and continue our way without revisiting this area. Why? Because on the daily and the weekly, we clearly have no divergence at all. There's nothing that shows that the move down is over. Yes, momentum has been shifting. And if you look at RSI, yes, we dipped down, and we have pushed back into the 42, 43 level on the weekly RSI, but we haven't come below, the 30 level to give us the divergence that we're looking for, whereby price will come lower than this low, but RSI would be probably about this level. Both on the daily and the weekly, we don't have that. So I don't have full confidence that we're going up to the skies from here, but a potential, retest of this fair value gap zone that I was just showing, somewhere around the 99 to about 95, 96 zone, it's very likely, if possible, we might get a move there before our continuation to the downside. Other than that, those are just a few thoughts that I want to share on my Bitcoin analysis this weekend. I wish you a profitable trade. I wish everyone, practice some patience whilst we are in the Bollinger Band squeeze, because until the squeeze releases, you really don't know which side you're going to gain. And if you go in too soon, you might get trapped, So that's just my caution here. So thank you. Have a great trading week, everyone. Cheers. Thank you for unlocking market insights and trade ideas with us. One candle changed everything today. We hope you can already see how today's analysis can transform your trading and investing decisions. If today's breakdown helped you spot opportunities or potential risk you would have missed, consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss an important opportunity or avoid a potential risk. Kindly give the video your support with a like and comment below with your insights. Share the video with a trader or investor you care about. They will thank you when it saves them from a bad trade or a missed investment opportunity. Until the next presentation, keep unlocking profits one candle at a time. Thank you.